What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Naughty with Naughty Wrestling, and we have got some breaking news today. A couple of days ago, WWE made a bunch of internal releases, like a photographer, a creative writing assistant, and a couple others I thought to myself, "Oh shit, I know what this means." Fast forward to this afternoon, we start seeing news trickling down that there's been some WWE roster cuts. There was about 5 releases right off the bat. Then 20 minutes later, WWE released another two, and 30 minutes later, another three, and finally finishing up an hour later, letting go of the final 5 people for the night, making it a whopping 15 releases, pretty much in 2 hours. I'm going to name them all right now, and then I'll elaborate a little more on the releases situation. The first 5 that were released was the team of Katana Chance and Caden Carter, Shayna Baszler, Dakota Kai, Braun Strowman, and for the next hour and a half, we see Gigi Dolan, Cora Jade, Jakara Jackson, Eddie Thorpe, Gallus, Riley Osborne, Oro Mensa, and Javier Bernal. Man, seeing everyone who got released today, I'm not surprised by any one of them. I'm irritated more, if anything, about some of them getting released. I'll tell you why. Katana Chance and Caden Carter were the only legit tag team in the women's division. And with a division that's pretty much dwindling down, they might as well just retire the tag titles because there is no women's division. Until they get the women's division back on their feet, there's no women's division, tag women's division. Retire the belt. I don't even know if you could start fresh. Just get rid of it and call it a day. Just call it a day. It would take a miracle and a half. Like seriously, it's not fun. Jakara Jackson, she was on a team with Lash Legend and was pretty much the only other legit women's tag team on the roster besides Chance and Carter. So with both teams gone, that division is chalked. It's straight chalked. Shayna Baszler, who was an unstoppable freaking beast when she got into the WWE. She started in NXT, then moving on to the main roster where she didn't flourish much at all. She had a big win 2 years ago where she turned on her tag team partner, Ronda Rousey. That culminated in a match where Shayna beat Ronda and drove Ronda Rousey out of the WWE. But after that feud, I would have thought they would have pushed her into the title picture. But she never got there. She wasn't used. She got into a team with Zoe Stark, but never made a splash up until her release last night. I know no matter wherever she ends up, she's going to kill it. I mean, it just sucks because she was a force to be reckoned with. But in a time where we had Vince McMahon in the background, making the decisions, Vince McMahon wanted, someone beautiful, someone with blonde hair, with a figure, busty. I hate to say it too. With some assets, on her. That's just how Vince McMahon worked. And Shayna Baszler was none of those. Shayna Baszler came from an MMA background. The girl can fight, like legit fight, and she didn't even want to do that. She wanted to come to the WWE because she loved the WWE. And for them not to be able to use her, it's it's tragic, man. It's freaking tragic. Braun Strowman, I was a little sad about this because he already got let go by WWE before. But when he returned for his second stint, he looked fit. He looked more slimmed down, more toned, and he helped put over guys like Jacob Fatu. But as the weeks went on, you could just see how much slower he was moving, and you could tell his knees were in like so much pain. So I really didn't think he would have lasted any longer. I don't know if he needed double knee surgery or what, because he was struggling to just walk around, and kind of sucks because if you've seen him in his younger days when he came up with the Wyatt family, man, he can move. That man can move. Him and Brody Lee, those two tall guys, forget it. It was a wrap. They can move, but with him, his health going downhill, him needing to work on his knees, it's just sucks, man. It really sucks, and it's sad to see his WWE career come to an end. I'm not sure if he's going to go to AEW. I don't even know if AEW could do anything with him because AEW really don't know how to book big guys like that, and they end up worse off in AEW than in WWE. So we're going to have to see what the future holds for him. I know he's a talented man. He's a talented dude. He's still gonna be good at whatever he does, man. And I'm rooting for him. I really am rooting for him. Dakota and Corey Jade, Dakota Kai and Corey Jade. It's sad, but they've become very injury prone and really not being used well. Dakota, since the finals of the Intercontinental Championship tournament, I mean, she put on a clinic against Lyra Valkyria. But after that, they stopped showing her. I don't even understand why. She's a great wrestler. She could sell. She could wrestle. Like, what more did the WWE want? I don't. It doesn't make sense. Corey Jade, just a few weeks ago, when Roxanne walked out on her during their tag team match, that was the last time that we had seen her. We hadn't seen her on the main roster at all. She stayed stuck in NXT. She's just been very unlucky with injuries, but I definitely see her in TNA once her 30-day no compete clause is done. Gigi Dolan, Ora Mensa, Jakari Jackson, Eddie Thorpe, Gallus, Riley Osborne, and Javier Bernal. Man, I definitely must say that I feel the most bad for Tatum Paxley, honestly, because she lost her husband Javier and her freaking best freaking friend Gigi Dolan all in one day, two releases. So she's now in NXT alone, and it's going to be a reset for her too. So I mean, unless she could pick up the pace, the next set of releases, it might be her. I don't want it to be. Damn, man. Like in a women's division, that's kind of there's not a lot of main attraction women that can hold these main titles that you're going to think, yeah, man, that's believable. That girl can go into WrestleMania and kick some ass. That girl can go to the Royal Rumble, kick some ass. I just don't see that with any of the girls right now. And I mean, and then we bitch and complain about why we have Charlotte there still, why we have Becky Lynch there. I mean, who else we got? Yeah, we got Jade Cargill, we got Tiffany Stratton. They get a good pop. But you got girls like Nia Jax that I mean nobody really wants to see, and it does suck because Nia can be a great worker, but she's slow. When her wrestling skills, she is just slow. So it's I don't know, man. It sucks because a lot of releases today were a lot of women. I'm not sure. I know they have the new LFG show that's out right now, and the first season is coming to an end within a couple of weeks. So a lot of the women are going to be coming in from that show from the Performance Center to NXT. So maybe they're making room for that. We also have Mariah May that's leaving AEW and coming to WWE, where she just had a phenomenal run with the AEW Women's title, and she put on a phenomenal match against the one of the best in the business and in AEW, Tony Storm. And Mariah May, we got her now. She's been wanting to come to WWE. It's been a dream come true for her to come to WWE. I just hope that they do something productive with her, do something great with her, man. Shoot, I don't like these releases. It sucks. It sucks. I mean, yeah, I should root for them a lot more than I do. But when someone loses their job, I feel for them. I do. It sucks. It does. It does freaking suck. Man, they put their bodies on the line just to entertain us, and then they have to sit back and fucking catering, waiting for their turn, which may never come. Then they get future endeavored. But it is how it is in the wrestling business. Now, new people get signed, unused talent has to go. But anywho, that's all for all the releases, y'all. Hopefully, there's no more. But I do thank you for tuning into the episode. If you like my videos, please hit that like button. Please subscribe to my channel, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And I'll be posting a lot of videos on all my social media platforms. And so check me out there. I'll see you when I see you. Peace.